All right, let's meet our fighters. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, Mario PEREZ.
All right, fight fans, we are back with some 145-pound boxing action. Super lightweights for 3 rounds, 2 minutes per round.
And you know, it'll be a good one because we have several Genesis fighters on this card, and this is one of them. And head coach Jake Ramos in the house.
Congratulations to his fighter, Thug Rose Namajunas. Had a great UFC fight the other night.
Executed game plan perfectly, had an opponent change.
Perez with the nickname of Finito. Finish.
Likes to finish. Even we could decipher that. You know, it doesn't take a lot. It's not like the Rubik's Cube. You know, I could never get it. I just put the stickers on and changed them.
Oh, you were that guy.
Yeah, I wasn't bright enough to figure it out. I'm going to tell you about the hoodie in a moment after the next announcement.
His opponent out of the red corner, James Huff.
Mr. Huff, 5-star.
So I get one of those Genesis hoodies. They're great when they're so thick. I mean, it's like you're wearing this big, it's a double hoodie.
I saw you wearing it in your South Dakota photo.
Yes. You get older, you get cold. I don't know what it is. Or lose 40 pounds. You know?
Yeah.
The red and black's popping for sure.
That it is. Mr. 5-star.
I believe this is a rematch as well, JR. They fought before and Huff won. So Perez said he wants to change it up a little bit this time.
Right on. Well, here's his chance in our tail of the tape. Mario Perez is a 33-year-old pressure fighter with a 2-2 record, 5 feet 7 inches tall at 144 pounds. Facing off against 5-star James Huff out of Denver, Colorado. He's a 22-year-old Orthodox fighter. Comes to us with a 5-2 record, quite a bit taller at 6 feet 1 inches tall and 143 pounds.
Cerveza Modelo. Yeah, you know, you don't have to watch a lot of tape, maybe a little bit when you have a rematch because you've seen what your opponent's done, but obviously some changes if you were on the losing end of that thing, and that's what he is expecting to do tonight. We'll see if he can get it done. That's Mario Finito Perez, that is.
I have a funny story about watching tape. I had a fight one time, watched a lot of tape on the fighter I was going to be competing against, picked up what I thought were all of his mistakes, got in the ring. Every mistake that I'd picked up on, he fixed. He was a different fighter than what I saw on the tape.
Kind of happens sometimes.
Nothing that I had planned for worked.
You know, it's funny is because not only are you watching the tape, he's watching to see what he did wrong.
Yeah.
We get some little fluffy stuff on the trunks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an elimination boxing bout scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the super lightweight division. Referee in charge of the ring, Oscar Martinez. Introducing first, fighting out of the Mike Maroney Ford blue corner. He's a pressure style fighter with a record of 2 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, weighed in at 144 pounds. With Genesis Training Academy from Denver, Colorado, Mario Finito Perez! His opponent of the Castle Rock Hormone Health red corner. He's an Orthodox style fighter with a record of 5 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 foot 1 inches tall, weighed in at 143 pounds. With pound for pound boxing from Denver, Colorado, James 5-star HUFF!
Quite a bit of size difference in this one as well.
Gentlemen, you've been over your final instructions. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Gentlemen, let's go ahead and keep the blows above this line. Let's keep the blows above this line. Do we understand? Touch him up, please. Back to your corner.
Huff with the black and red. Perez, Mexican flag on one side, United States flag on the other, primarily black trunks.
Again, Perez lost the decision. This is a rematch. Perez aggressive coming out. There's that length. Perez getting in and out. Mario going to the body.
Corner Huff asking him to be more active early.
Perez going to the body, then up top.
Good combination.
James' corner asking him to do more. I was kind of feeling things out. Minute left in the round. Perez going to the body. There's a jab and a right. Huff doesn't want to be in the corner.
I was going to say Huff backed into the corner a little bit there, or Perez rather.
Yeah, and it got out quick. Right hand landed, the jab missed.
There's a little bit of the pressure that Huff's corner was calling for. And he did list himself as a pressure fighter.
Perez got a little taste. Let's see what he does now. Trying to work himself in with the body shots. Goes upstairs with the left. Now the body again in a right.
I like the combinations of Perez, especially the body work.
He's throwing more than one, that's for sure. Close round. I think Perez had the aggression in that round. I think Huff's got to lose that jab more and use that jab more, set things up.
Agreed. Perez really not having to work very hard to get past the offense of Huff. Huff letting him in. You'd think that as a fighter with that much of a height advantage, he'd really be probing with that jab, keeping Perez out, but Perez getting in, working the body quite regularly.
Yeah, and the Perez is moving his head well, too. You know, maybe something he learned from the first fight between these two.
There's those nice combinations being shown by Perez there in the replay.
Jab's working, but nothing following. Nothing, you know. See what Huff does.
Perez with aggression.
Perez, oh, nice left hand.
Huff looking to answer back, but Perez keeps the pressure on.
Huff's looking for a counter punch right now. He dug the body there and landed. Perez getting off first every time.
And Huff just really not utilizing his distance. He's stepping into Perez's range in order to throw his own punches. I mean, really, there's no need for that.
No, there's a three-punch combination that landed finally.
Perez bridges that gap quickly. Just leaps in.
Great job of going upstairs, downstairs. Oh, good combinations, good counters there. 2 shots.
Best sequence of the fight for Huff right there.
Perez a little wild now. Good uppercut. Perez had a block, though.
Yeah, Perez needs to maintain his composure. He was doing good with his attacks. Needs to not get too wild or too aggressive with it.
Uppercut landed. Huff starting to pepper away a little bit, getting confidence. Oh, big right hand. Perez is just throwing more volume right now.
Really is.
Close round to call.
Yeah, Huff got himself together quite a bit.
Yeah, and
Better in that second round.
punches were crisp, sharp. The jab looked good. Followed up with the right hand. But Perez, the volume, you know, what do you do? Where do you judge that at? The
Right.
volume, the amount he's throwing.
And we're seeing that here with Perez, and then Huff answering back, but Perez very much being the aggressor still, especially early in the round.
That's a good shot right there. His best 3 shots of the fight. But again, Perez with good head movement. And you said something early in the fight that I agree with, JR, that Perez is finding it easier to get in to score, and you're a little bit surprised by that.
Yeah, Huff not utilizing his reach advantage fully.
All right, here it is. Let's see what happens here.
And again, an aggressive start to the round for Perez.
Counter punching.
Good head movement by Perez.
Oh, Perez with the left hand that catches him. Up with an uppercut. Oscar letting him go. Body shot gets through.
Huff shook his head at that one. That means, ooh, I felt that a little bit. Oh, good dig for,
Right to the
excuse
lat.
me, for Huff, but it was a little bit on the hip.
Ooh, big left hand by Perez. Perez took one there too as well.
Well, these guys are mixing it up nicely. I like it.
Both in really good shape.
Yeah, Perez, especially with as much power as he's throwing with every shot.
48 seconds. Huff's got to go, and he's got to go right now.
Perez looking at his corner for instruction. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to just listen without having to look.
Big right hand staying busy, going to the body, then up top.
Huff punches his way out of the corner, but then lets himself be walked into the opposite corner.
Ooh, nice left hand.
20 seconds left.
That's some power right there.
That's what Huff needed to be doing way earlier in the round.
Perez has fought a much better fight, just being in control, being able to land his punches.
Good dig to the body by Huff right at the end.
I think it's going to be 29-28, but
I could see that as a fair score. Checking out the replay here, this is where Perez able to get Huff into the corner. Huff works his way out of the corner pretty nicely, combination of punching and footwork, but then just goes over into the opposite corner, lets himself get back into the ropes again.
had some great counter punching in there, and I'm just trying to figure out the combinations, like you said, should have come earlier and put them together earlier. We haven't had a draw for a while. Had one on tonight's card. Hey, I have a working pen tonight, by the way.
Nice. It's good to be you. A little more corner work by the fighters here on the replay. And Perez, really just the busier of the two. You talked about it early. He was the fighter with more volume, and he kept that theme throughout the fight.
Some high-level math going on here, JR.
There is 3 columns of numbers to add. All right, Stewie making his way to the ring.
This will be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, after that 3-round battle, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Abeda scores this bout 30-27 Huff.
What?
Judge Perez scores this bout 30-27 Perez. Judge Short scores this bout 29-28 in favor of your winner by split decision, Mario Finito Perez!
All right, so Mr. Perez going home with the victory this evening. That means he gets the post-fight interview with Big Sexy Heath Soderstrom.
That was quite the scorecard variation. Wow.
Our friend in real estate, Big Sexy, take it away.
Get excited, Mario. Come here for a second, man. I want to talk to you, my friend. Congratulations on that. I got to say, you could put some pressure on somebody.
Definitely. Last time we fought, I give all props to James. I love the guy, respect him. I didn't pressure him enough. He's very skilled, very lengthy. So I didn't do what I had to do, and I kept calling him for rematch. Thankfully, he agreed. I'm happy to run it that third time. All respect, but again, I don't think many people can handle my pressure.
I agree, man. You got him against the ropes. It was really hard for him to get off, because that distance, use that striking distance for you. What's your next thing? What do you want to do now?
You know, I got to decide. I'll talk to my coaches and Burn, see if I do the pro-am, but these fights are just not long enough and enough for me. I want to go pro. So hopefully by the end of the year, I go pro and take with somebody else.
Man, that's a really exciting experience. I hope that for you myself. It's a fun time, man. Who do you want to thank for this fight?
I just want to thank my girlfriend, my family, my coaches who've been with me for 10 years. I'm a slow bloomer, a late bloomer, guys, but I'm here, and I'll be part of Sparta, hopefully, for the long.
Get excited. Thank you so much. Congratulations on your win. And remember, if you need help with real estate, you got a friend in here.